Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi has arrived in Taiwan, defying the communist government of China. Heavy security greeted the California Democrat. Her visit has increased tension between the United States and Beijing, which claims Taiwan as part of its territory. Speaker Pelosi, a self-described Catholic, is the highest-ranking U.S. official to visit Taiwan in 25 years. In retaliation, China says that it will conduct military maneuvers. And joining us now is Hoon Kim, director of Captive Nations Coalition of the Committee on Present Danger China. Hoon, great to be with you. So first off, I want to get your thoughts on Speaker Pelosi's visit to Taiwan. What do you think about all this?
Well, I think her visiting Taiwan as the Speaker of the House is something that is to be praised. I think everyone agrees that it was the right move, and I think everyone agrees that it was a move that was needed to be made for a very, very long time. I think the last time that happened was by former Speaker Newt Gingrich, and it really asserted our position on Taiwan. And so the visit itself was overall a positive one.
What do you think about China? Obviously, China was, threatening before she went there, and now talking about military maneuvers now. Is that concerning, or do you think they're more of a paper tiger?
Well, to me, they're more of a paper tiger. I mean, you have to understand the Taiwan issue, and as well as other issues, always come up with China only because of the fact that the dissent within the country is growing day by day. And as everyone may have seen, in the past few months, the dissent among the people, particularly because of the severe COVID, quote-unquote, lockdowns, have been growing exponentially, especially in rich cities like Shanghai and Beijing and other parts of China. And so the government definitely, in my view, needs something to draw the attention away. And plus, it's something that's, attention grabbing for the people. And so they are trying to use nationalism in order to divert the attention of the people away from the real issue, the problem, which is the Chinese Communist Party.
And I was going to ask you that, sticking with the people of China, we're seeing a lot of things on social media, a lot of rhetoric out there. Do you have a sense of really how the Chinese people feel about this trip?
Well, I'll be honest with you. The Chinese people have a lot more other things to worry about than some Speaker of the House from the United States visiting Taiwan. At the end of the day, the Chinese people are like any other people around the world. They want a good life for themselves and their children and their families. And with the economic, status they've been going through, particularly with this COVID lockdowns and all this arbitrary detentions set by the government, I think they have a lot more to worry about than this particular visit. So I personally do not think that apart from a few nationalistic, voices out there, overall the people of China doesn't really care all that much.
Yeah. How do you think? Our government, how do you think our response has been, the Biden administration's response to Speaker Pelosi's trip over there?
Oh, it's unfortunate because when this topic came up and China made all of that provocation, the first thing the Biden administration should have done should have been to exert a very strong language against some things that they said. I mean, they said that they were going to, quote unquote, take down the plane in which Pelosi was going to be on, and they said that they were going to, and they've actually pretty much shown pictures and videos of their military being moved to the Fujian province. And so this could have been a primary opportunity for the Biden administration, particularly for the president, to come out and say, I condemn this. We have the right to do what we think is best. And plus, it would have also to go on a little bit of a tangent out here, it would have assured our allies of our commitment, not only to Taiwan, but in principle to them also.
We have less than 30 seconds left. Hoon, just quickly, any final thoughts on her trip to Taiwan and also the strike that happened the other day in Afghanistan on that top al-Qaeda leader?
Well, in regards to the al-Qaeda leader, I think it only shows that the Taliban government is something not to be trusted. And they have proven that once again by telling us that they pretty much condemn what we did. It was great that the individual was killed. It brings justice to all of the victims of 9/11, to all of our service members. But also at the same time, it doesn't negate the fact that our debacle happened in Afghanistan, and the Taliban that has been housing this terrorist still stands firmly today, and they're still quote unquote known as a government around the world, and it's another reminder for this administration, at the very least, to never ever recognize them.
No, we have to leave it right there, St. Hoon. Thank you so much for your time today. Always great to get your analysis.